The North remembers. We know no king, but the king in the North whose name is Stark.
Hi guys, it's Fentony. There's been a lot of cast interviews lately, and most of the stuff that's been said has been the stuff we've already heard about, but there was one really interesting interview given by Peter Dinklage, so I thought I'd make a video on this. There will be potential spoilers in this video, so just be careful for them. Tyrion Lannister is now Hand of the Queen, and in the season 6 finale, he told Daenerys to leave Daario as she needs to be single to attract the right lord or king, Jon Snow. But Tyrion, it seems, has feelings for his boss. Peter Dinklage revealed in a recent interview that Tyrion has feelings for Daenerys. He said, "We'll deal with how much Daenerys can trust him, but he's smitten with his employer. How good can he be at his job while having those feelings?" So Tyrion has a crush on Dany. I don't blame the guy. Daenerys is gorgeous, and being a powerful ruler with a huge army and 3 dragons is rather sexy. Tyrion is a Lannister, and there will be some of those in Daenerys' army who will question his loyalty. I wonder how the Sand Snakes and Alaria Sand, and even Lady Olenna Tyrell, will deal with Tyrion being a Lannister and being Hand of the Queen for Daenerys. Tyrion doesn't exactly get on with his family, but he loves Jaime. That might cause him to doubt his new job, and he might try to save Jaime, which will not please Daenerys if it costs her a big battle. His feelings for Dany might distract him as well. Dany needs an heir, and after the war, Tyrion would be a decent match for her, as he would be the Lord of Castle Rock, and it would join the Lannisters and the Targaryens, but we know Jon Snow is coming to meet Daenerys, and he's an even better match, and there is possibility that Daenerys will be attracted to Jon Snow. This is of course before Jon's true parentage is revealed, but it might not change anything, so that would mean that Tyrion would join Jorah and Daario in the Friend Zone Club. Daario was a lover, but Daenerys never really loved him. I do feel that Tyrion will stay loyal to Daenerys, but he might get jealous of Jon Snow, or a potential lover. Tyrion has been really unlucky in love. His first wife was a hired prostitute. His second, Sansa, they never loved each other, and they never had sex, so technically that marriage was cancelled out, and then she moved on and married Ramsay Bolton. Tyrion did care for Sansa, and I feel that Sansa did care for Tyrion, but she was going through a really hard time. Her family was just murdered at the Red Wedding, and she's been a prisoner of Cersei for a long time now. Tyrion loved Shae, but she turned on him after he sent her away. Tyrion was trying to save her. If Cersei ever found out about Shae, you know what would happen to her. She would suffer the same fate as Ros, or even worse. So now Tyrion has feelings for Daenerys, who in my opinion is the #1 single lady in the kingdoms. She might be queen by the end of the series. She's a good looking lady, and she's got a lot of power. Tyrion has gained power himself. He loves the responsibility. He's not power hungry. He likes being in charge because he knows he's good at it. I feel Tyrion's still not 100% recovered from his depression that he had in season 5. Tyrion is lonely, and I can see why he's crushing on Dany. Tyrion respects and admires Dany, and she also respects and admires him. So Tyrion's been down on his luck, and then Daenerys comes in, who probably doesn't feel the same way as Tyrion, but shows him some sort of affection as a friend, and then Tyrion clings onto that. I do feel this is just a little crush, and it won't lead Tyrion to killing the next man that sleeps in Dany's bed. I hope this series ends with Tyrion being happy, but this is Game of Thrones after all. Restoring a marriage with Sansa might happen to join the Lannisters and the Starks, but really there's not many people in Game of Thrones that have had a happy marriage that's been forced. Ned and Catelyn Stark were an exception to this, but even at the start, they didn't know each other. So what do you think about Tyrion's feelings for Dany? Peter Dinklage did say that Tyrion is smitten with her, but I feel it'll just be a small crush, and eventually it'll just fizzle out. And if you could choose, what would be your outcome for Tyrion after season 8? Will he be Hand of the Queen, or Hand of the King? Will he sit on the Iron Throne himself? Or will he retire and have his own vineyard? And who would you love to see Tyrion marry? Personally, I'd love to see Tyrion marry for love, but as I said, this is Game of Thrones. And after season 8, there might not be many characters left for Tyrion to choose. So leave all your thoughts down in the comments below, and then if you've liked this video, please leave a like on it, as that really helps me out. And then if you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel, as that's the best way for you to keep up to date with all my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.